Hey everybody, so the next step after we create our campaign is to create the ads for your campaign. And this is a very simple process. So we're seeing our campaigns tab here that we already set up. We move over to the ads tab, and what we're going to do is press create ad. Now what it's going to do is it's going to pull up your campaign data already. If you prefer to set up a new campaign, you can just hit create new. If you already created an ad set previously, you can use an existing, but in our example, we're going to create a new ad set. So we'll call this ad set number 1. And our first ad, we're just going to call ad number 1, just for our purposes. You can call these things whatever you want. And then hit create. And what it's going to do is give us a couple different options. So the first thing that I want to point out is you can drive traffic to either your website or to your Facebook page. For the purposes of this ebook, and the way to drive traffic to your to get new patients and lead gen is all about driving people to your website. So we want to actually move away from page post link to your website, which is great for promoting your, getting new fans and the like, but I want to get new patients. So we're going to move to domain ad link to your website. And really what it's going to do is it's going to require us to create an ad. So you would punch in your website landing page, and again, for our purposes here, I'm just going to put in my website. And the headline is going to be something attractive, something that you want to drive people to your website with. So it's, straighten out your teeth with these time-tested secrets. Or I'm just going to put headline example here. But what you can do is, again, use a catchy headline that you know is going to draw attention. People are going to be on Facebook, so you want to make sure that they have an interest to click from your website or from your their Facebook page on your ad to your website. So headline, catchy title here. And then what you want to do is, and of course I went over over the character limit there. So there is a restriction on the number of characters that you can use. As we can see here, we have 90 characters. So you want to use some good text. Again, tell a little bit about what you're talking about, what the idea of getting that click to your website is about. So you want to offer some kind of compelling offer here. And really what it is a simple description of what your ebook or your white paper is going to be about. So if you're going to give people 10 great reasons why they should utilize a cosmetic dentist for getting a dental implant, use that. If you want to use the fear tactics of 6 reasons why you better see your dentist today to look at that dental implant, that's another example. But really what you want to do is you want to have an ebook or a white paper offer, and what you want to do is give a little teaser here about what they're going to do. So that's what the headline is for, that's what the text is for, and you want to then select an image. Now the purpose of selecting an image is going to be to drive attention from them updating their Facebook page, talking about the cafe mochaccino that they're drinking down from their local coffee spot, to seeing an ad on the right hand side that's going to grab their attention. So you want to have a compelling image of some sort, and again, these are just silly type things that that they'll give you from an image library or what have you. And then what we want to do is create a tracking pixel. And this tracking pixel is going to be all about us converting leads. So I'm going to just put leads here and call it web leads. And I agree to the terms of service here, and I'm going to create a pixel. Now this pixel is going to be basically some kind of web code. So you can either use this and capture this and put it on your own website, or if you need to send it to somebody else, to your web company, a company like mine that needs to do it, you just enter in their email address. Sorry about that. Enter in their email address, a personal message saying, hey, please put this on our landing page, and we go from there. And then once you know that that page has that web code on it, you just hit verify. And again, desktop, we're going to be looking at right-hand column only for these ads. And again, if we, again, select an image here, we'll talk about an iPhone 5 here for the sake of this purpose. It'll just show your headline, your website, your compelling offer, and again, what we're talking about. Now, the next step that we want to look at is our audience, because obviously we don't want to target the entire United States. So what we're going to look at is if we have a custom audience already created, then we want to target that. But really what we want to do is we want to avoid going into the entire United States. So I'll just say Philadelphia, PA, for my purposes here. So I have 2.6 million people. Now, really what you want to do is you want to keep your zip code in there, or the zip codes of your locations in there, and use maybe a 10 to 15 mile targeting radius around your zip codes, because let's be honest, most people aren't going to come from California to Philadelphia to get some braces, get some Invisalign, get a dental implant, or any other service that you're offering, unless you are absolutely the creme de la creme and you wouldn't be really hurting for leads in that situation, so you probably wouldn't be reading this Facebook lead gen book. So the next thing I do is I target my audience, and really what we want to do is figure out what gender, what age. Now you may be servicing everybody and anybody, and so you'll have a very wide open, 18 to, let's just say, 65 audience, or 64 audience. I personally like to get it very targeted. So if I know I'm targeting, as an orthodontist, for example, if I'm targeting mothers that I think are going to be the key component in getting new leads to my practice, I'm going to say, all right, well, let's target mothers that are going to be 18 to, let's call it 55, or I'm sorry, 21 to 55, and so it's going to be women. I want to say languages, I want English, and again, if you have multiple languages, then you want to, go in there. And you can also look at different demographics as far as, sorry, it's not letting me click on parents for some reason. But no, it'll give you some opportunities to sort by other demographics. If I want to say parenting, I can do that. If I want to say braces, I can do that. Invisible braces. Braces suck. So basically what we're doing is targeting people that might be talking about things. Now, obviously, lead generation is about getting people before they already have braces, so you don't want to find people that say braces suck necessarily, but you might be looking for people that are typing in saying, hey, I'm looking for somebody that can put braces on my children, and you want to do that. Hopefully that makes sense. And then again, any other categories that you want to work with, you can do that. You can also target your connections, friends of connections, and the like. So it's really great for as far as your audience targeting. And then optimization and pricing. What we want to use here is we want to use a CPC model, and really what that means is cost per click. And so what I like to do is target the area of 20 cents as a cost per click. Now they might tell me, hey, it's going to be 40 to 82 cents. I can adjust this at any time. But what I don't want to do is overpay for visitors if I don't have to. So I always like to start small, and I can adjust up if I need to. And really the difference between CPC and CPM is CPC is a cost per click model, meaning every time I get a visitor to my website, it's going to cost me 20 cents. A CPM model is impressions. So I would say maybe it'll cost you 20 cents to have 1,000 impressions of your ad. Now, 1,000 impressions of your ad might get 1 click, it might get 50 clicks, who knows? But I prefer to use a CPC model because I know that every 10 clicks I get, it's going to cost me $2. So that's the way I like to work as far as my pricing. And again, really that's all there is to it as far as creating an advertisement. So we have our creative, we have our audience, we have our optimization, and basically from there, the ad is going to be set up, and we'll be able to move from there. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email me or call us at the office, and we'll explain how to update your ads for you.